Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Game of the Week football broadcast on KOFO.com. Tonight, the Central Heights Vikings host the Pleasanton Blue Jays. This KOFO Game of the Week broadcast is brought to you by Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, Kansas State Bank, Quality Structures, and by Sutton's Jewelry, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Kramer Pharmacy. Our Game of the Week on KOFO.com is also brought to you by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Ottawa University, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, and Arvest Bank. Now let's head to the field and join KOFO's Luke Queen for our KOFO Game of the Week.
Yeah, welcome everybody here to the KOFO High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen with you here tonight down in Richmond at Central Heights High School as the Vikings 3-3 on the season host the 3-3 Uniontown High School Eagles here tonight in 1A District 1. Central Heights 1-3 in district play so far. Uniontown 2-1. This is the final district game for Central Heights this season. I believe actually next week they should play Pleasanton, so they will have one more after this. So maybe 1-2 in district play. Apologize for that. And Uniontown sitting at 2-1. Uniontown won the coin toss. They elected to defer to the second half, so we will see the Central Heights Vikings offense out first. Back deep is going to be Baker Moore and Tony Detweiler for the Central Heights Vikings. Looks like number 7, Andrew Buckman, is going to be kicking it away here for Uniontown, and we are underway. Kicking a bounce and taken at about the 20 by Baker Moore. He's out across the 30, approaching the 40-45, and dragged down just shy of the 45-yard line. Baker Moore, a good return there, 20-plus yards. And so Central Heights will start their first drive, first down and 10 at the, what was he going to say, the 43-yard line right here. So Central Heights, important for them to get out to a good start here, establish that ground game, and get to work offensively. Twin receivers, actually trip receivers to the right here for Central Heights. Shotgun formation. Detweiler going to take the snap, going to keep it himself. Makes a man misses. He cuts to the right. Now breaks the tackle as he crosses midfield. He's at the 30 and getting wrapped up and dragged down inside the 25-yard line. So big gain there on the carry from first play, a scrimmage by Tony Detweiler.
33-yard carry on the play. He's finally brought down by number.
So that's definitely good enough for a first down. And first down and 10 here for Central Heights. The ball at about the 22-yard line. In Detweiler in the shotgun, single receiver to the right, twins to the left. Now a little motion, and we've got a whistle and a flag coming in on the far side of the field, and it's going to be movement. The official backed the ball up against Central Heights here. Now they should be going the other way according to the signal.
No, encroachment again, or lined up offside. Central Heights is now. So it will be a 5-yard penalty.
Offside's going to be called against Central Heights. It was pointed in the opposite direction at first, so first down and 15. Now motion here for Central Heights, and the give is going to be to Lopez. Lopez going to go left side, and good run there by Dominic Lopez as he's going to be tackled down inside the 20-yard line. So on a snap there after that first and 15, Lopez is going to pick up about 8 yards there. It's going to be second down and 11 from about the 19-yard line. The receiver out wide to the left. Now they're going to actually switch it over, and lining up in the slot, Wyatt Bird in the shotgun formation once again is Detweiler. Motion, high snap. Detweiler brings it down. He's going to keep it himself, and not much there. He's going to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I believe he's going to lose a yard on the play. A high snap. Detweiler able to bring it down, but he's tackled down at the 20-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 8 here for Central Heights. Vikings once again will send twin receivers to the left. Single receiver tight to the right is Wyatt Bird. Bird going to come in motion and mishandle on the snap. Detweiler's going to pick it up. He's in a lot of trouble. He's actually going to dump it off short. He has a man there and will be tackled down again near the 20-yard line. So just back to about the line of scrimmage. It was kind of a fire play there.
The snap is punted and then picked up and completed to number 8, Carson.
Carson Wood gets the catch.
The original line of scrimmage.
4th down here and 8, maybe. So it'll be 4th down and 8 still. The ball at the 20-yard line. Got to get to the 12 for the first down. Berg going to split out wide to the left. Detweiler takes the snap. Going to give to Lopez on the inside handoff. I mean, driving forward there, but he's going to be tackled down at the 16-yard line. So Central Heights is going to turn it over on downs.
So they will turn the ball over on downs to Uniontown.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 here for Uniontown. The ball at the 16-yard line. So Central Heights, after a good start to that drive, lined up offsides to begin at 1st and 10, went back to 1st and 15, a couple troublesome snaps, and unable to get the first down. Single receiver to the left, motion coming from right to left, handoff's the first man through, bounces off the first tackle, now will be brought down there, and the ball carrier was number 34, Traden Buckman. Take it out across the 20 to about the 21-yard line, so pick up a 5 there for the Eagles on 1st down. Uniontown facing a 2nd down and 5 here at the 21-yard line. Buckman under center, turns, going to give to the tailback. Got a yard, maybe 2 on the play. Was Joey Marlowe on that carry. So it's a 3rd down here for Uniontown. About a yard and a half, maybe 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and short here, about 3 yards to go. Single receiver split out wide to the left is Kane Shepard. And under center. His turn, handoff up the middle, and pushing forward. We got a flag coming in at the end. Not sure what that's going to be. Usually in the area of holding. That looks like the signal. We'll wait the signals here. We've got a face mask called here against Central Heights, so that will be added on to the end of the run. 5 yards from the end of the run. I believe the run was good enough for maybe a first down, but it's definitely a first down now after the penalty. This time Uniontown going to send twin receivers out to the right. Buckman back to pass, rolls to his right, throws in the air, ball hanging up there and just off the hands of the intended target downfield. It'll fall incomplete. Luke Perry with the intended target. Defended on the play there by Detweiler. And there's a flag on the play. And Uniontown backing up here, so just awaiting the signal from the official. Flag is sitting down at about the 25-yard line, so if it's going to back it up from the line of scrimmage, 10-yard penalty. So it's going to stay first down, but now it's first down and 20. Twin receivers out to the left, and they give a little option play here by Uniontown, and running out to the outside 28 is Joey Marlowe. Tackled out wide.
Number 28, Joey Marlowe on the carry.
Tough to tell who the tackler was here. Central Heights wearing black jerseys and
Number 10, Eli Burrows.
blue letters. Eli Burrows is credited with the tackle on the play. Second down and about 13 yards to go here. Single receiver to the left. Motion moving to the right. And quarterback can't tell if that was going to be a keeper or not, but Central Heights into the backfield quickly, wrapping up Andrew Buckman. And he'll be stopped for a loss of a yard or so on the play.
Bring up third and long.
Third down and about 14 yards to go here for Uniontown. Their first possession, just over 6 minutes remaining here in quarter number one. No score so far in the ballgame. Big third down here for both teams. Central Heights gets a stop. Will get good field position. More than likely, Buckman back to pass. In trouble, dropping off a short screen outside. Receiver's got it there, but he's not going to get to the line to gain. He's only going to get out to about the 35, maybe the 36-yard line. It's going to be about 5 yards short of the first down. And we'll have to see what Uniontown decides to do here, facing a 4th and 5 in their own territory. Looks like they're going to bring out the punting unit. For the Vikings, Tony Detweiler going to drop back in to receive this punt. Snap is back. Kick is away. Low line drive kick. And kind of sailed on Detweiler. He picks it up at about the 28. He's out across the 35, 40, 45, and across midfield as he's pushed out of bounds by Corbin Miller. And they're going to mark him down in Uniontown territory at about the 49-yard line. And Central Heights will have plus field position here on the Uniontown side of the field for this second offensive series. They're actually going to mark it at the 48-yard line. Detweiler, a good job there. That punt was a wide drive, but kind of floated on him just at the end. It looked like it was coming down, then stayed up. Detweiler in a shotgun formation, Bird in motion from left to right. Detweiler takes a snap to give is to Lopez. Lopez up the middle. He's tackled down at the 45, but a flag comes in again from the umpire right at the spot of the tackle. So going to be holding called here against Central Heights.
A 10-yard penalty and repeat the down.
And they're going to mark it off from original line of scrimmage. So this is going to back Central Heights up into across midfield into its own territory. It'll be first down and 20 as the penalty was accepted. Lopez lines up, flanking Detweiler to his left in the shotgun. Twin receivers out left. Wood going to go in motion. Going to be a jet sweep give here to Carson Wood. Cuts it upfield. Not much there as he's going to fight to get near midfield. I think his knee went down at about the 48, 49-yard line. So it's going to just be a short gain. Or excuse me. That was Colton Caswell on the carry.
It's going to bring a second down and long.
Second down in about 17, maybe 18 yards to go here on second down for Central Heights. Again, twin receivers to the left. Now motion is Caswell from left to right. Snap back to Detweiler. He's going to take it himself, hit hard right at the 50-yard line and taken down for a short gain on the play. So it'll be third down and long here for the Vikings once again.
Little to no gain on the play is bringing up a long third down.
They're down about 16 here.
Get that many plays?
Twin receivers to the right, single receiver split out wide to the left. Detweiler takes the snap, back to pass, floats it out towards Caswell, and immediately hit is Colton Caswell. Ian McClure in on the stop there for Uniontown. So drive starting in good field position in the Uniontown side of the field, ends in a 4th down and 18 situation. Tyler Calvert going to come out to punt this ball away. Calvert punts it away. End over end kick's going to drop down at about the 30, take a Central Heights roll, and going to be touched dead at about the 20-yard line, maybe the 21. And so Uniontown will take over at about the 20-yard line. So 1st down and 10 here for the Uniontown Eagles. No score. 2:27 remaining here in quarter number 1. Uniontown breaking their huddle here, coming out. Going to send one receiver wide to the left. Big backfield back there. 3 backs in the backfield. Give this to the tailback. And breaking through, he's into the secondary, tackled there by Detweiler out across the 35 at about the 37-yard line. Joey Marlowe with the tackle.
Gain of about 10 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagle 1st down.
The gain from is good for the 1st down. About 15-yard run there by Marlowe on 1st down. This time McClure is going to split out wide to the left. Motion going from left to right. The pitch is to Marlowe once again. He's going to go around the right side, breaking into the secondary, and he'll be knocked down once again by the safety there. Tony Detweiler as he crossed midfield, and he'll be down at the 47-yard line of Central Heights, and that's going to be good for another Uniontown 1st down.
First down and 10.
Time Uniontown going to send receivers out to the right side. Motion again is Barlow. Brady back to pass, and the ball pops loose as Central Heights got back in there and knocked down, and the ball comes loose and recovered by Central Heights. So with 1:25 remaining here in quarter number 1.
I believe number 55, Luke Brown on the initial hit.
Luke Brown forcing the fumble.
For the Vikings.
So Buckman hit as he went to pass, short drop, and picked up by the Vikings. Vikings with 3 receivers to the right. Detweiler going to keep it himself. Try the middle again. Makes the first man miss. Now retreating just a little bit, but he's able to get to the edge, and he'll be dragged down in Uniontown territory at about the 46-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 7 on the play, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 3 here for Central Heights.
About the 46-yard line. Gain of about 7 yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Vikings.
So the Vikings looking over to the sideline, get the play call coming in. Going to send receivers this time out to the left and a single receiver out to the right. Now everybody looking down at their wristbands for the play call. Lopez will be flanking Detweiler to his left. Tony takes a snap. He's going to try the left side, has a little bit of room. Breaks off one tackle. He's being dragged down at about the 35-yard line, but that's going to be good for the 1st down. 10-yard, maybe 11-yard gain there on 2nd down and 3, so that's good for the Central Heights 1st down.
1st down and 10.
The Vikings first down and 10, the ball at at the Uniontown 36-yard line. Vikings have been in Uniontown territory with every drive so far. 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarters. Looks like Central Heights will be able to run one more play. Moore going in motion from right to left. Now we've got a whistle.
There's a whistle on the play.
And it must be an official's timeout here for blood, I would assume, as referee came in. Detweiler's going to jog off to the side quickly here. And
that's the end of
they restart the game clock, and we've reached the end of quarter number one. So at the end of one quarter, Central Heights nothing, Uniontown nothing. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. When we have a funeral or a visitation at the funeral home, we try very hard to make friends and family feel comfortable. We want you to feel at home. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
Turn care into career with Advent Health Ottawa. Clinical, non-clinical, and professional roles are waiting for the right people, and you could be one of them while earning a minimum starting pay of $14.50 per hour. Log on to careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa today. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Medicare Part D coverage can be confusing. We can help. This is Laura from Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Stop in and let us help you find the best option for your needs when it comes to Medicare Part D. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main, open Monday through Saturday and online anytime at kramerrx.com.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
On the play, we'll bring up.
Back here at Central Heights High School underway in quarter number two. First play went for negative yards there for Central Heights. Ball back at the 37-yard line. Going to be a loss of about a yard and a half. Second down here in a long 11, short 12 situation for the Vikings. Looking over to the sideline for the play call here. Now approach the line of scrimmage. Couple receivers out to the right, single receiver to the left. Detweiler in the shotgun. Waits the snap here. Looks to throw. Now he's going to roll out to his right. Going to dump it off short, and the pass will fall incomplete. It was well covered there by Uniontown. So it's going to be third down and 12 here for Central Heights. It's big third down once again for Central Heights. Obviously need to get positive yards here. Probably in a situation where you can try and pooch one down if it is fourth and long in this situation, but definitely want to get something going forward. Bunch receiver set on the right. Now Moore coming in motion from right to left. Detweiler fakes the snap to him, rolling to his right, looking for somebody to pass. Nobody to pass to, and now finds a man, dumps it off short, and breaking a couple tackles and getting some positive yards there. I believe it was Carson Wood. Wood gets down inside the 35-yard line, down to the 34. It's a pickup of about 4 on the play. So it'll be fourth down and 8 here for Central Heights. And it looks like they're going to drop back into a punt formation to try and see if they can pin Uniontown back deep here. Snap is back. Calvert pooches one high into the air. Fair catch called for. and then letting it bounce, and the ball down inside the 5-yard line is where Central Heights is going to cover it up. It was a good job by the receiver back there for Uniontown, calling for a fair catch and running away. A couple of flags down on the field, so we're going to see what the officials are having a discussion out near about the 32-yard line. Central Heights is coming back as if they're going to have to re-kick this football, quite possibly. Was down at the 3. We've got
looks like a legal
procedure against the Vikings. Declined.
Legal fair catch signal, I believe, by Uniontown. So
their penalties are going to offset here. So Central Heights will kick it again as we had offsetting penalties. So it's still 4th down and 8. Calvert will go back to punt once again and see if he can replicate the last one and try and pin Uniontown back deep inside their own 10-yard line. Had them inside the 5 on the first one. Snap is back. Calvert kicks it away. Ball bounces at about the 15, and it's going to roll dead at about the 12. So that is where Uniontown will start this drive, is inside their own 15-yard line, back at their own 12. So not quite as perfect as the first one, but still, anytime you get a team to start a drive inside their own 20-yard line, make them go length of the field, it's a good job by your special teams unit. If the penalty had not been occurred on the first one, they would have started inside their own 3, as it would have been half the distance to the goal. But the procedure penalty against Central Heights cost them about 12 yards here, about at least 10. Single receiver to the left. Run going to go to the left, and that is Traden Buckman on the carry, and he'll be wrapped up, stopped for a gain of about maybe a yard on the play. Going to be 2nd down and 9. Coming up here for Uniontown. Nice job by the Central Heights defense to get in there and keep that to, such a minimal gain. Couldn't pick out one person on the Vikings that made that tackle. It was a host of Central Heights Vikings in on that stop. Single receiver each side. Motion coming. And it's going to be a counter give here to Luke Perry. He's going to try the left side. A nice job there. Central Heights coming in to make the tackle. Colton Caswell getting in on the tackle. It's going to be a tackle for loss of about 3, maybe. So it's 3rd down and 12 here for Uniontown. Nice job by Caswell on that counter to hold his end there and not get, chasing across, leaving that exposed. So 3rd down and long. Twin receiver is going to split out wide to the right here for Uniontown. Buckman back to pass, rolling out to his right, and now he's going to tuck it and try and run. And tripped up, ball comes out. It'll go out of bounds across the 20-yard line. But
number 7, Andrew Buckman on the carry.
So Uniontown will maintain the possession here as the ball came loose as it was going forward. The officials are coming together. Looks like Coach Risch is going to ask if he fumbled the football forward, and they're going to mark it out at about the 22-yard line, and that's going to be enough for the 1st down. So that it did not fumble it behind the line to gain and push it forward. So Uniontown will have a 1st down here. 1st down and 10, the ball at the 22-yard line. Uniontown running in a couple substitutes here into the huddle from the far side of the field. We'll send a single receiver out wide to the left. Buckman under center. Had some movement. Now the flag comes in. A whistle play dead. So this is going to be a false start. Going to go against Uniontown. 5-yard penalty. So it's going to back them up 5 inside the 20 once again, down to about the 17-yard line. Be first down and 15. Boom was on the right side of the line. Looked like the play was going left, so trying to get out early, get on a block there, maybe for a cutback. When receiver's going to split out wide to the left. Buckman going to go under center. Motion going to go from left to right. Buckman going to keep it. Option pitches out, and Marlowe is tripped up behind the line to gain, and a flag comes in late. And that's usually in a spot where it's going to be an illegal block. We'll wait the signal here, and it's going to be, I believe it was either a hold or an illegal block. It's far away from me on that far side of the field. So from the spot of the foul there, it'll be going to have a couple-yard loss if you don't accept the penalty, or it'll stay first down, where it would be second down at about maybe 15 or 16. And we're awaiting the signal here. Is Uniontown, they're actually, Central Heights has accepted the penalty, so it's going to back them up. I believe that's going to be half the distance to the goal. So now it's first down and about 21 yards to go. Actually about 24. Uniontown takes a snap, little counter from left to right. It'll be a pickup of about 4 yards on the play. It'll be second down and stay long. This time it's only going to be probably about 18 or 19.
That's going to bring us second down.
Single receiver split wide to the right. Now motion from left to right to give us to Marlowe. Marlowe's got a little bit of a seam now breaking into the secondary. Actually, to take that back, that was Traden Buckman on the carry, and he's coming out to about the 35-yard line. A flag comes in from the back judge in that case, and it can be a personal foul call here against Central Heights. So that's going to be 15 yards added to the end of the run. And so this will put Uniontown into Central Heights territory, or right at midfield, I guess, on the 15-yard gain. So it's first down and 10 at midfield. Buckman going to go under center, takes the snap, going to give it to the tailback, going to try from left to right side again. He's going to be stacked up at about the 45 before he's pushed back. So he'll pick up about 5 on first down. It'll be second down and 5 here for Uniontown.
Number 28, Joey Marlowe on the carry. Goes up the middle for a gain of about 5 yards. That'll bring second down and 5.
About 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. Still no score. Uniontown driving into Central Heights territory right now. Second down and 5. Single receiver split out wide to the left. Give is going to be to Perry. Perry going to pick up about 3 on the play. Flag coming in from the umpire in that situation. I have to see what it is. It's going to be pointed towards Uniontown, so I'd assume this is going to be actually going to be called an illegal chop block in this situation. So I'm going to say it occurred at the 45-yard line, so this is going to back up Uniontown at least 10. It's actually going to be a 15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty, repeat down.
So second down and 4 is now a second down and 19. Let's move back across midfield to the 40-yard line. Uniontown taking their time to come out of the huddle here. Send a single receiver split out wide to the left. Motion going to go from left to right. Give us to the first man through. Stood up immediately and was able to get back to the line of scrimmage before being pushed back. Nice job there by the Vikings to get in. It'll be third down here. They're going to spot up at the 41, so a short gain of about 1 yard is what the far side officials spotted it at. So third down and long. About third down and about 18 yards to go here as they got to get to the 41-yard line, and they're at the 41-yard line. Twin receivers to the left. Buckman under center. Marlowe goes in motion. The pitch is to him. Going to go try the left side, and he's tripped up as he approaches the 45, out to about the 46, maybe the 47-yard line. So it's going to be fourth down. About 13 yards to go here. Detweiler came up to make the tackle once again here for Central Heights. And it looks like Uniontown will punt this football away again. Detweiler will go back deep. Wyatt Bird in front of him. Looks like back not as deep. Snap is back low. Snap takes a bad bounce and trying to be covered up there. Either way, Central Heights is going to start out with the ball at the 29-yard line. Poor snap there for Uniontown, and the punter just had to cover it up so the Central Heights couldn't scoop and score. But Central Heights has good field position once again here at the 29-yard line of Uniontown to start this drive. First down and 10. 4:51 remaining here in the first half. Still no score. Heights looking over to the sideline to get the play call coming in here. Like twin receiver is going to be left, actually going to come in and kind of have a tight set here. Weiler in shotgun. Motion Caswell. When he takes the snap, he's going to keep it himself, try the left side. He spun down after a pickup of a couple. So it'll be second down and 8 at about the 27.
Number 2, Tony Detweiler on the carry. Then on the stop, number 73, Mark Blight. Gain of a yard on the play will bring up second down and 9.
And the Vikings just looking over the sideline, not coming to a huddle here. Single receiver split out here to the near side, and a receiver split out wide to the far side as well. Caswell in motion from right to left this time. Snap to Detweiler. The give is to Lopez. Lopez pops it to the outside, has a little bit of daylight, and then will be tackled down just inside the 25. It's going to be a pickup of about 4 yards on the play. It's going to bring up third down and a long 4, short 5 situation for Central Heights.
Gain of about 3 or 4 yards on the play. It's going to bring up third down.
So third down and a long 4 here for Central Heights. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Vikings looking down at the wrist once again. Now we'll approach the line. Bunch receivers on the right. Lopez in the backfield next to Detweiler. Detweiler snap is high, but he's able to bring it down. Going to be a quarterback keeper. Detweiler gets to the edge. He's driving towards the end zone, and he'll be in for the score. 24-yard touchdown run there by Tony Detweiler.
Touchdown, Vikings.
So Central Heights gets on the board. It is Tony Detweiler in from about 24 yards out. .304 remaining here in the first half, and the Vikings are on top. Calvert lining up for the extra point out of the hold of Wyatt Bird. Snap is back, placement down. Calvert's kick is wide to the right, no good. So with 3:04 remaining here in the second quarter, Central Heights 6, Uniontown nothing. 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more high school football in the KOFO High School Game of the Week. After this, you're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Wherever you and your vehicle go, you can trust your vehicle repairs to CarStar with our limited nationwide warranty on all qualifying repairs. Call CarStar Ottawa at 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
And back here at Central Heights High School, Luke Queen with you. 3:04 remaining in the first half. The Vikings on top of Uniontown by a score of 6-0, a 24-yard touchdown run by Tony Detweiler. Finally breaking the 0-0 tie that we had for first 20-plus minutes of the ball game. Tyler Calvert will kick it away. Here for the Vikings.
Kicking off for the Vikings, number 5, Tyler Calvert.
Calvert approaches, kicks it away. Good kick, going to bound down at about the 20, picked up at the 15. And Perry will be stacked up at the 21-yard line. And that is where Uniontown will start this drive. Luke Perry on the return.
Number 4, Luke Perry on the return.
Not much there.
It'll be first down and 10 for Uniontown from about their own 21-yard line.
Uniontown coming out here with 2:58 remaining, trying to drive over 75 yards. They're going to have to get done here in less than 3 minutes. Haven't been able to move the football very well against Central Heights. Single receivers each side, motion from left to right, given to the first man through. That's going to be Trayton Buckman, and Buckman's going to pick up a couple on the play.
He's brought down by number 51, Trayton Smith.
Trayton Smith in on the tackle there for Central Heights. Remember to stick with us at halftime as we'll try and update some scores from around the area, especially here in 1A District 1 and also 2A District 2, featuring Wellsville and West Franklin in that 2A district. Central Heights here with Northern Heights, Linden, Olpe, Pleasanton, and Uniontown. Uniontown snap rolling out to the left is Andrew Buckman, and he's wrapped up, and the ball is loose and waiting for the official's word, and it is recovered by Uniontown. So the Eagles stay on top of that one, but it's going to be a couple-yard loss on the play. And so it's going to be third down and about 9 yards to go here.
Third down and 9.
So third and long once again, 1:44 remaining on the clock. Each team with both their allotted timeouts remaining here in the first half. Central Heights gets a stop here, might try and use one to save some time. Pitches to the wide man through, and he is tripped up, and a nice job there by Tony Detweiler to come up from his safety position and tripped up Kane Shepard. Joey Marlowe was number 28. And so it's going to be a gain of about a yard, maybe at most, and a whistle and a timeout will be called here by Central Heights as they're trying to preserve some time. There's a minute 13 remaining. It's fourth down and about 8 yards to go, so they're going to give Marlowe credit for a yard on that one. We're going to take a quick timeout, a 30-second break. You'll listen to high school football on KOFO.com.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
helpful.
very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free blue checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
And back here at Central Heights High School in Richmond, Kansas, Luke Queen with you. 4th down and 8 here. Bird and Detweiler both going back deep as Uniontown prepares to punt once again. Snap is back, and the kick is away, and it's a forward kick here. It's going to bound out of bounds at about the 50-yard line, maybe just inside the 50 at the 49-yard line. And so Central Heights, with 1:07 remaining here in the first half, has their first down and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
First down and 10 for the Vikings with 1:07 on the clock.
Central Heights here again with 67 seconds remaining in this first half. They have a 6-0 lead, trying to see if they can't get something on the board again and expand on this lead before the half. Pretty quick moving first half. Twin receiver's going to set up wide to the right. Caswell going to be tight there in the slot at the left. And come in motion. And the give is going to be to Colton Caswell in a jet sweep, trying to cut up field. He's crossed midfield, 45, and tackled down near the line to gain, maybe about a yard short at about the 42-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and short here for the Vikings. The clock continues to run here as we approach 45 seconds remaining in the first half. Single receiver going to split out wide here to the left. Now Bird will join him in the slot here to the left. Detweiler's going to take the snap. He's going to go right up the middle, and he's got enough for the first down there. So that's going to stop the clock just shortly here. So Central Heights with the first down, 10 yards to go. The ball inside the 40 at about the 38-yard line. Get the chain set. Start winding the clock here with 30 seconds remaining. Detweiler barking out the signals, takes the snap. He's back to pass. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Little quarterback draw. Detweiler inside the 30, inside the 25, tackle down at the 21-yard line. And a quick timeout going to be taken here by Central Heights as they've got another first down on the run by Detweiler. 18 seconds remaining here in the first half. We have an official down on the play as well. And so we've got a injury on the field, and it is an official that is down. Trainers from both sides coming out. That quarterback draw up the middle, and that's an area that can expose an umpire that sits about 7-8 yards deep. He's up to his feet. He'll be able to continue here. Looks like he's going to stay with it. Central Heights to see if this timeout was going to be given to Central Heights, who's still in the huddle here. The official not wound the clock, so it was definitely a timeout to Central Heights. If they first down and 10 here, the ball up to 22, maybe the 21-yard line. Single receiver, actually twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Detweiler in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, being pressured, rolling out to his right, escapes the first man. He's going to throw, and it's picked off at about the 3-yard line by Uniontown. There's a flag coming in back at the line of scrimmage. In an area of a lot of holding, quite possibly. We'll see if there was a late hit on the play. The officials are coming together here. We've got ineligible receiver downfield, and it's going to be against Central Heights. So Central Heights will turn it over with 7 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And so for all intents and purposes, it's Uniontown will see if they try to do anything special here. They've got over 90 yards to go with the ball down at the 9-yard line here with 7 seconds, so about one play, maybe two at best. Gibbons going to be the first man through, and he'll be tackled down short of the line to gain. And that will take us to the end of the first half. So at halftime, it is Central Heights with the lead. Central Heights 6, Uniontown 0. So we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have the halftime report from here at Central Heights High School and the KOFO High School Game of the Week. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaging local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, and insights from nationwide businesses. Talk to Stephen Bradley, 785-242-4700, extension 108.
Today's diamonds were created millions of years ago, hundreds of miles underground, as a result of crushing pressure and immense heat. And they're beautiful. But the trend today isn't the age-old rock, it's the lab-grown diamond. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton from Sutton's Jewelry. We're now carrying many beautiful styles of the lab-grown diamond, and they're beautiful. Plus, they leave a smaller footprint on the environment. Lab-grown diamonds, affordable, sparkling, and ready for you to see at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. The families we serve are our friends and neighbors who come from all walks of life. It doesn't matter what you spend, everyone receives the highest level of service. Dangle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Medicare Part D coverage can be confusing. We can help. This is Laura from Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Stop in and let us help you find the best option for your needs when it comes to Medicare Part D. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main, open Monday through Saturday and online anytime at kramerrx.com.
At a time of loss, you're already dealing with grief. The cost of a funeral service shouldn't add to it. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing affordable services for everyone. Find out more by visiting lamb-roberts.com.
And welcome back here to Central Heights High School. Luke Queen with you here this evening. We are at halftime here of the KOFO High School Game of the Week. And at the half, it is the Central Heights Vikings 6 and then Uniontown Eagles nothing. We had no score through the first quarter. It was a 24-yard touchdown run by Central Heights senior quarterback Tony Detweiler with 3:04 remaining in that first half. The point after kick was failed, and so Central Heights has a 6-0 lead. Heights was trying to drive quickly late there in the first half. Detweiler trying to throw on the run deep to find a man in the end zone, and just unable to get enough on that throw. It would have been a tremendous throw of over 30 yards on the run, rolling out to his right under pressure, but Uniontown intercepted it down near the goal line, had a first down and 10 from the 9, ran one play, just a safe running play. He didn't want to do anything too fancy that deep. Maybe you try something if you're out closer to midfield, but just a few yards on that play, and nothing going for Uniontown in the first half. Central Heights doing a great job defensively, shutting out this Uniontown offense using multiple backs. They will load up the backfield, put three guys back, and kind of, modified kind of a wishbone look, and also go kind of an off, more of an offset eye, not really a one-man deep back I formation for the Vikings or for the Eagles either, but the Central Heights defense has withstood everything that Uniontown has thrown at them so far in the first half, and that has, been a big key for the Vikings here in this first half. Again, they have controlled kind of the game by running the football. Not many passes have been thrown either way, really, in this ball game, and we've gotten to halftime rather quickly because of it. There's a lot of runs and a lot of runs up the middle and staying, in the boundaries, kind of along the inside the hash marks, really, and that has just been really the big key as we have gotten here quickly into the half. But Central Heights is on top here by a score of 6-0 on that 24-yard Tony Detweiler touchdown run. This is a big game for the Central Heights Vikings as they're trying to get back, kind of get that game in hand with Uniontown here. Is if they can beat Uniontown, they'll go to 2-2 in the districts, as will Uniontown. And then facing Pleasanton next week, Uniontown has Linden, and quite possibly could get Central Heights into that 3 line in the district where they will play the District 2 6 seed in the opening round of the playoff brackets. And, instead of, being maybe even the 4 or the 5 seed, where they'd have to play the 4 or 5 out of the District 2, but would rather host that home game as the 3 seed against the 6 seed over there. At halftime, we have Central Heights 6 and Uniontown nothing. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you caught up on some scores from around the area throughout 1A District 1 and 2A District 2. You're listening to KOFO High School Game of the Week halftime show here on KOFO.com.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So, Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of 2.
Wow, that's
helpful?
Very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Hi, I'm Laura Howard, Secretary of the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services. In Kansas, there are more than 540,000 people on Medicare, and each day, nearly 10,000 new people enroll nationwide. While Medicare enrollment can seem daunting, it doesn't have to be. That's where SHIC, or the Senior Health Insurance Counseling for Kansas program, comes in. The SHIC program provides seniors across Kansas trusted and unbiased help about Medicare benefits. SHIC counselors provide all the information and options available so you can make an informed decision about your Medicare coverage. We look forward to helping you navigate your way to a Medicare plan that is right for you. The number to call to find your local SHIC counselor is 1-800-860-5260.
Sponsored by the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services and Administration for Community Living, Department of Health and Human Services, and aired in cooperation with this station.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. Win Chiefs versus Giants tickets for November 1st. Winner announced October 28th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
And welcome back here to Central Heights High School. Luke Queen with you. We are at halftime here at Central Heights with the Vikings on top of the Uniontown Eagles by a score of 6-0 with 3:04 remaining in the first half. Tony Detweiler breaking free for a 24-yard touchdown run. The point after was failed, but Central Heights defense has pitched a shutout through the first 24 minutes of the ballgame and have the 6-0 lead. Uniontown did defer as they won the opening toss, and so they will get the kick to open up play in the second half. Some scores from around the area at half or in the second quarter. The last update I received, Wellsville was on top of Humboldt in the 2A District 2 game. Both teams coming in 3-0 in district play. Wellsville looking to keep that perfect record in play once again as they are leading 20-0 in the second quarter. There's 3 touchdown runs from Nash Money, 24, 16, and 2 yards. A 2-point conversion pass from Dylan McCarty to David Sides. And once again, the Wellsville defense is holding to form as they have shut out Humboldt so far in the ballgame. West Franklin, with just a couple minutes remaining in the first half, they're taking on Jayhawk Lynn tonight, and that game is tied up at 6 with just a couple minutes remaining in the first half in that one. Have yet to be able to catch up with the Osage City and Eureka score. That's the other game taking place in 2A District 2 tonight. Also trying to catch up with some scores that affect 1A District 1, which is, Central Heights, Northern Heights, Linden, Olpe, Pleasanton, and Uniontown. Pleasanton was up big early on Northern Heights. It was 35-0, and that was at the beginning of the second quarter. I haven't seen any updates since then. Again, Olpe trying to stay undefeated here in 1A District 1. Central Heights trying to, get in, maybe work themselves into the 3 slot there as they trail Linden and Olpe. They're also about a half a game behind Uniontown right now, but if they can hold on here and take care of business in this ball game, they will have a good opportunity to move into that 3 spot and control their own destiny if they can go take on Pleasanton next week and come away with that victory. But there at halftime, it is the Central Heights High School 6 and the Uniontown Eagles nothing. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the second half. From here at Central Heights High School, I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
What3words.com is part of a new mapping system that the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center can use to determine your location. This system divides the entire surface of the Earth into a grid of 3-meter squares. Each square is assigned a unique sequence of 3 words that will never change. These words can be provided to emergency personnel to direct them to your exact location. Suppose you're in a large public area, such as a hiking park or stadium. An address might give the 911 dispatcher a general idea of where to find you, but What3words.com narrows that general idea to a precise spot. You can utilize this service online at What3words.com. That's 3words.com, or download the app for immediate access. The Franklin County Emergency Communications Center encourages parents to add the app to their child's phone and instruct them in how to use it. As always, if you have questions, the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center is here to help. This message is brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaging local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, and insights from nationwide businesses. Talk to Stephen Bradley, 785-242-4700, extension 108.
Yeah, welcome back here to Central Heights High School. Luke Queen with you here at halftime. It is the Central Heights Vikings 6 and the Uniontown Eagles nothing. Central Heights getting its lone touchdown on a 24-yard touchdown run by quarterback Tony Detweiler with just over 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Uniontown will open up with possession in the second half as they deferred in the first, so we expect them to definitely proceed here. Defense has been the big thing in this ballgame, and also some penalties that have stalled out some drives. but Central Heights doing what it needs here tonight as they have this 6-0 lead. The defense has done a great job of slowing down anything that Uniontown has thrown at them so far in this ball game, as they have the lead. Again, in 1A District 1, Central Heights is trying to get an advantage here on Uniontown. Uniontown will take on a very tough Linden team in week number 8, and Central Heights will take on Pleasanton next week. So if Central Heights can win tonight and then win again next week, and if Linden takes care of business when they take on Uniontown next week, then that would put Central Heights in the 3 line. They would play the District 2 6 seed, and if with that district being able to play out and figure out who that might be, but Central Heights would host a game in the first round of the playoffs in week number 9. Again, on the road, it's West Franklin and over in Mound City taking on Jayhawk Lynn tonight. That game was 6-6 late in the first half. At halftime, it is Wellsville 20 and Humboldt nothing. That in 2A District 2. Wellsville controlling their own destiny, keeping their perfect record in line as they've got a 3-score advantage over Humboldt at the half. And if they can come away with that win, all but will wrap up the 2A District 2 championship, and that would put Wellsville in a great position as they would definitely host a game as well in week number 9. They'll be on the road to take on the West Franklin Falcons next week over in Pomona. The game that we'll be covering for the KOFO High School Game of the Week next week is Wellsville and West Franklin over in Pomona, and we'll figure out what's going on before that, and we'll bring that to you next week and have you updated with all the possibilities for where these teams will be playing their Week 9 games. It's an 8-game regular season to get yourself into the bracketed play. At the 2A level there, you could play kind of a 9th game against another district representative based on your finish. Also, if you make it into the bracketed play, the higher seed will host in week number 9. So we'll have a lot of things to discuss next week for sure prior to that game. We're going to take one more 1-minute timeout here, and when we come back, we'll have second half football from here at Central Heights. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week on KOFO.com.
Hi, I'm Laura Howard, Secretary of the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services. In Kansas, there are more than 540,000 people on Medicare, and each day, nearly 10,000 new people enroll nationwide. While Medicare enrollment can seem daunting, it doesn't have to be. That's where SHIC, or the Senior Health Insurance Counseling for Kansas program, comes in. The SHIC program provides seniors across Kansas trusted and unbiased help about Medicare benefits. SHIC counselors provide all the information and options available so you can make an informed decision about your Medicare coverage. We look forward to helping you navigate your way to a Medicare plan that is right for you. The number to call to find your local SHIC counselor is 1-800-860-5260.
Sponsored by the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services and Administration for Community Living, Department of Health and Human Services, and aired in cooperation with this station.
And back here at Central Heights, we're getting ready for action in quarter number 3. Tyler Calvert going to kick it away here for Central Heights. Driving kick, taking it about the 16-yard line. And it got a little bit of a lane out to the left side, does Luke Perry, and he's out across midfield now, sprinting into the Central Heights end, and he'll be knocked out of bounds down near the 40-yard line. And actually inside the 40. And it'll be first down and 10 for Uniontown in Central Heights territory. So good return there by Perry for Uniontown, what they needed. So the Central Heights defense needs to do what they've been doing for the first 24 minutes, and that is stopping Uniontown. There's a flag back at the 33, maybe 34-yard line on the far side of the field. I did not see that come out, but that was where all kind of some action was going on. That's always in the place of holding. And so actually Uniontown is going to start back inside their own 30 at about the 24-yard line, I believe, when they step this off. It'll be marked down at the 24, nose of the football on the 24, so first down and 10. So instead of having a very short field of about 38 yards, they've actually got a long field of about 76 to go. Uniontown under center. Buckman going to roll out, looking to throw. Pass is out, and he overshoots his intended target there, which is Luke Perry. So it'll be second down and 10. Buckman trying to roll out and see if he can hit Perry there on a deep out pattern. But overthrew his intended target. So second down and 10 here for Uniontown. Central Heights had it pretty well covered there. Perry had to make a tough catch, and I think it would have taken him out of bounds no matter what. So second down and 10 here. Motion, and it's going to be kept on the ground this time, and it'll be the second man through. Looks like getting a gain out to about the 29-yard line, so it'll be pick up about 6 yards there on the play.
About a 6-yard gain on the play will bring up third down and 4 for Uniontown.
Third down and 4 here for Uniontown. Single receiver going to split out wide to the right. Buckman under center. Motion. Going to give it to the first man, and he stood up immediately and tackled for a loss there on the play of a couple yards. And I could not see which Viking in on that play. I believe it might have been Carson Wood, number 8, that came up and made that tackle for losses. So now it's fourth down and at least 5 yards here for Uniontown. It looks like they're going to drop back to punt it away again. Again, Detweiler going to drop back deep. Snap is back. This one's good. Punt is away. End over end kick and a bounce down. Detweiler lets it bounce at a good Uniontown bounce, but Tony will pick it up at the 25, and he makes the first man miss, tiptoeing along the sideline, but he'll step out of bounds at about the 30. So Central Heights will take over first down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
10:26 remaining here in quarter number 3. Central Heights on top, 6-0. After a big return aided by a penalty, Uniontown couldn't get anything going offensively. Central Heights going to split 3 receivers out to the right side this time. Lopez to the right of Detweiler. Detweiler is going to just take it as a quarterback keeper. The ball popped free down on the ground, and it's covered up at about the 35-yard line. I believe that was Central Heights who was able to get back on it. It was Carson Wood.
Carson Wood covers the fumble back up.
So it'll actually be a pickup of 5 after the fumble. The ball was just punched out as Detweiler tried to go to that right side.
5-yard gain and bring up
So second down and 5 here for Central Heights. The ball at the 35-yard line. Get to the 40 for the first. When the receiver is moving out to the right side this time for Central Heights. Caswell stays at a tight halfback position on the right this time. Going to come in motion. Gibbs going to beat it Caswell. He's going to come to the left side. Looking for a block there. Got a little one. He's going to, it looks like the ball popped free once again. And this time Uniontown will cover it up. Flag comes in real late in the area of holding, but I think this one will be declined more than likely, and it is going to be declined. So fumble on the play, this time by Central Heights. It's going to give Uniontown good field position here with 9:26 remaining in quarter number 3. So a couple fumbles, one Central Heights recovered, the other one they lost, so the defense is back out onto the field. Buckman going to give it to brother Buckman, and he's going to get across the 35 down to about the 30. Actually, that was Joey Marlowe on the carry, so across the 35 down to about the 33-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 5 on the play. The receiver splitting out wide to the left for Uniontown. And it's going to be a fake belly give, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper along the left side. Buckman going to get close to the line to gain.
Close to the first down marker, but going to be just shy. It's going to bring up third down and short.
Going to be third and short here. Well, it's going to be called a yard, but it's probably more like a foot or foot and a half.
North Gate, all of the proceeds will go to support Wings and all of their great breast cancer support.
Kane Shepard, the receiver, splitting out wide to the right this time. And they give us to the first man through. He's got the yardage needed for the first down. That's going to be a pickup down near the 20-yard line, maybe just short at the 21-yard line. Traden Buckman on the carry that time.
But he picks up 5-6 yards for an Eagle first down.
It'll be first down and 10 here. The ball at the 21-yard line for Uniontown. Ian McClure, the receiver, brings the play call into the huddle. Now Uniontown will break the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage. Buckman under center. And turn, give it to Marlowe. That was Traden Buckman. And he's going to be down inside the 20 at about the 17-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of 4. It'll be second down and 6 coming up here for Uniontown.
About 4 yards, bring up second down and 6.
Uniontown, the best opportunity here for them to really get into the end zone. The first time really deep into territory, and now an inside handoff here to Perry, and it was read perfectly by the Central Heights defense. It's going to be a loss of about 3. Flag coming in, and that's in the area of holding, and it is for a illegal block quite possibly, and they're going to see if they accept the penalty here or if they take the loss of a couple yards on the play. It'd be third down and about 8. And it looks like they are going to accept the penalty, so that's going to make it, it'll stay second down, but it moves the ball back out to about the 29-yard line. Second down and about 18. Pitch here to Perry. Perry tries to cut upfield, makes the first guy's miss. Now cuts it inside, and he's sprinting towards the end zone, and that will be in for the Uniontown touchdown.
Carries the ball into the end zone. Touchdown.
Luke Perry gets a 29-yard touchdown run for Uniontown here with 6:54 remaining in quarter number 3, and we're tied up at 6 apiece with the point after attempt coming up. Andrew Buckman back to kick it. High snap, and the snapper will try and run to the pylon to see if he can make it, and he is hit, and it is no good on the... So the conversion is failed, and here with 6:54 remaining here in quarter number 3, Central Heights 6, Uniontown 6. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Elder abuse, neglect, and exploitation comes in many forms. Elder abuse is taking money or valuable items, pushing, shoving, or leaving bruises. It's leaving the elderly unattended or without food when they cannot care for themselves. If you know or suspect an elderly person is being abused physically, emotionally, sexually, or financially, call the Kansas Adult Protective Services Hotline at 1-800-922-5330. Elder Kansans deserve honor and respect, not abuse. Remember, elder abuse is a crime. Sponsored by the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services and aired in cooperation with the station.
Back here at Central Heights High School, Luke Queen with you. 6:54 remaining in quarter number 3. Central Heights 6, Uniontown 6. Luke Perry, a 29-yard touchdown run for the Uniontown Eagles to tie the ballgame. The conversion was failed. Andrew Buckman will will kick it away back deep. Detweiler and Baker Moore. Uniontown approaches. Ball kicked away. It's going to be Moore from about the 15-yard line out across 20, 25. Slips, spinning, and it'll go down near the 30. And so that's where Central Heights will start this drive. So Central Heights out here, first down and 10. Trying to mark the ball actually across the 30, actually just short of the 30 at the 29. The official standing at the 31-yard line. Now backed up, so Central Heights first down and 10. The ball at the 29-yard line. And receivers to the left. Single receiver out to the right. Detweiler in the shotgun with Lopez next to him. Snap back to Detweiler. Handles it, going to keep it himself. Jumps over the middle, and a flag comes in once again from the umpire. Detweiler's going to get across the 20-yard line. This is in the area of either base mass or a holding, and it's going to go against Central Heights. Umpire's thrown quite a few in here so far this evening. Flag's having a tough time staying in his pocket for sure. Mark it off, so it'll be going to mark it back down near the 20-yard line, so it goes down as about a 9-yard penalty in this from where the spot of the foul occurred. So it's first down and 19 here. Moore going in motion. Fake the jet sweep give. Counter here to Lopez, and he's tripped up as he falls short of the 25, back at about the 23. So it's going to be a pickup of just a couple on the play.
No gain on the play. It's going to bring a second down and long.
Vikings have twin receivers bunched to the left, single receiver to the right. Now motion coming from right to left. Detweiler fakes a give. It's a bootleg. He's in trouble, rolling back and throwing it away is Detweiler. That pass will go incomplete, but that was more of a throwaway there, not to lose any more yardage. Detweiler was back inside the 10-yard line, so it's going to be third down and long here for the Vikings. So the penalties have been really a bugaboo here for Central Heights so far on the night. Twin receivers left, twin receivers to the right. Detweiler with Lopez to his right. Tony back to pass. He's now being flushed out. He's going to throw one up, and he's got a receiver out there, but it's also almost intercepted and then almost caught off the deflection. Nice job by Dominic Lopez there as Kane Shepard got his hands on that, was trying to come down with an interception. Lopez turned into the defender there and hit Shepard square in the chest, and the ball popped free. It was almost caught by Baker Moore, but it just got to the ground. It'll be fourth down and long here for Central Heights. So Tyler Calvert going to check in here to drop back into punt formation. Harry, I believe, is dropping back deep to return this kick for Uniontown. Snap is back. It's a good snap. Kick is away. It's a short kick. Calvert kind of pulled up on that one a little bit. It's going to go out of bounds right up near the 50-yard line, and that is going to be where Uniontown will take over here. Actually going to back it up inside the 50 to about the 48.
A 30-yard punt on the play.
So Uniontown with good field position once again here. They scored on their first drive with 6:54 the second drive of the quarter. The parry from 29 yards out. See what Uniontown does here. Came out early in the third quarter tried to throw the football a couple times, but then able to get the drive going on the run. Single receiver going to split out wide, motion from left to right. The give is the first man through. Not a whole lot there. That's going to be Trayden Buckman on the carry. Gain of a yard, maybe a yard and a half on the play, still short of the 50-yard line as they started at the 47 here. Second down in a long 8, short 9 situation here. Anyway, it's second down and long for Uniontown. Single receiver split wide to east side. Buckman behind Buckman in the backfield. Perry going to go in motion. It's a toss sweep to him, and he's able to break through the first tackle, but he'll be tackled down at the 45 of Central Heights, so it'll be a pickup of about 6 on the play. It's going to be third down and a long 2, short 3 situation coming up here for Uniontown. The big third down here for Central Heights. Need to get a stop here, see if they can force Uniontown to kick them the ball back once again. Uniontown going to send one receiver out to the left. Perry going to go in motion. It's a fake to him, and Buckman's going to keep it, try to go up the middle, and he's going to be stopped for a loss of about a half a yard on the play at about the 46. Trayton Smith got the first contact there, and then the Vikings flocked to him there to help him out. So it's going to be fourth down and a long 3, short 4 situation here. See what Uniontown elects to do. Single receiver to each side. Uniontown lining up to go for it here. Central Heights has a jump there, and maybe that's what Uniontown was trying to do, was just come up and see if they could get Central Heights to jump in that situation. They will, and the 5-yard penalty will be enough for the first down, as that ball will move to the 41-yard line. Another Central Heights penalty, time helping out Uniontown, keeping the drive alive. Buckman under center. Going to fake the give, keep it himself, and he's fighting forward there near the 35-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 5, maybe 6 on the play.
36-yard line.
Second down and 5 coming up here for Uniontown. Going to mark the ball at the 36-yard line. Got to get to the 31 for the first down. Single receiver split wide. This time that wishbone backfield in there once again. Give us to Marlowe. Marlowe's squirting free, now trying to cut it back left. He'll be tripped up, but it's down near the 21-yard line, maybe the 20, and that's going to be good for about a 15-yard gain and a first down again for Uniontown.
Around the 20-yard line, first down for Uniontown.
Eagles moving the ball here. Started with good field position, and they're doing just what they need to do. Central Heights needs to make a play defensively. Give us the first man through. That was
number 34,
Trayden Buckman on the carry. He's going to pick up a couple yards on the play.
3 yards on the play will bring up second down.
Down inside the 20 to the 19, so definitely 4-down territory at this point for Uniontown. Central Heights, 1:45 remaining in quarter number 3, trying to make a stop here. Keep this game tied heading into the 4th. Give us again to Trayton Buckman. He's got a seam. He's down inside the 10-yard line to about the 6. According to the man on the near side, it's going to be enough for a first down. Marking it at the 8-yard line, so it's going to be first down and goal here for Uniontown at the 8. Uniontown coming to the line of scrimmage. Time kind of a jumbo formation there. A lot of blockers for Buckman. Buckman going to go on the left side down near the 5-yard line. So pickup of 2 or 3 on the play. Be second down and goal.
Picks it up to about the 5-yard line. Will be second and goal from the 5.
On under a minute to play here, about 50 seconds as Uniontown breaks the huddle. Single receiver this time split out wide to the right. Motion man coming. The give is to the first man through Buckman. He's fighting forward, and he is in for the score. The Uniontown takes the lead here. Buckman on a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Uniontown Eagles lead 12-6 here with the extra point attempt upcoming. Central Heights is going to have to do it from behind in the fourth quarter, unless we have a big return here before the end of the third. Snap, pass is on the way, and it's picked off by Tony Detweiler. And unfortunately, at the high school level, you can't return that for 2. So the conversion is failed. But with 38.5 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3, it is the Uniontown Eagles 12 and the Central Heights Vikings 6. We're going to keep it right here through this one and see what Central Heights can do here on the kickoff. They've had instances a few times here on the kick where they've let it bounce, and they don't want to do that, give Uniontown an opportunity to come down and either cover or stop them short. Want to get a good return here if you're Central Heights and have that momentum, try and get it back as you head into the fourth quarter. And they had a 6-0 lead at the half, 12 unanswered points here to open up the second half for Uniontown. Perry a 29-yard touchdown with 6:54 remaining, and then with 38.5 seconds remaining in the third quarter, it was Traden Buckman with the run. Andrew Buckman set to kick it away. Kick is going to be taken here by Tony Detweiler. He's kind of working his way through the middle, and now he breaks free. Flag coming in, but Tony Detweiler's at the 40, 30, and he's going to outrun everybody back in for the touchdown. But we're going to have to see what the penalty was, and it sure looked like it was a face mask as Detweiler's head got turned around as he went through the pile. And so we're going to see what this is here before we take it in. The officials have met. The official is picking up his flag. It is a face mask against Uniontown, and so the touchdown will count 70, not a 75 or 80-yard touchdown return. Kickoff return there for Tony Detweiler, 23.1 on the clock here in the third. And now they're going to come over and maybe decide where they're going to enforce this penalty here. And there's a injured Viking down at the end of the play, and might be Tony Detweiler that is down right now, being tended to on his right leg. Hopefully Tony has just experienced maybe a cramp here at this time. So we've got because it looks like the coaching staff is working on his calves right now. But it is tied up right now at 12 points apiece with the extra point, or the point after attempt here. Detweiler with the big kickoff return. Kind of went towards just kept it in the middle. A little bit of a slow return, and then all of a sudden he popped loose. I did see as he went into the middle of the pile, his head get turned. Good to see that they're working on the legs of Tony Detweiler when he got his head turned around like that, but he just broke out of that pile and then outran everybody to the end zone for the kickoff return. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take a quick 30-second break here as they work with the injury, and we'll be back with more football from here at Central Heights. You'll listen to the KOFO High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
Ottawa Bible Church is a growing and thriving gospel-centered church. I'm Dave Edwards, a member of OBC, and I'd like to invite you to join us each Sunday morning as we gather for a rich sense of community, lively worship, and the expository preaching of the Word of God. We offer a mid-morning breakfast at 8:45, adult and children's Sunday school at 9:15, and services are at 8 and 10:15. More about us can be found at ottawabiblechurch.com. We hope to see you soon.
And back here at Central Heights High School, Luke Queen with you. And Tony Detweiler is to his feet, walking under his own power, a little gingerly there, but definitely hoping it's just a cramp there as Tony has just returned a kickoff, 75 yards for the touchdown to tie the ball game up here with 23.1 seconds remaining in the third. And Detweiler, there was also a penalty flag, a face mask going to be called against Uniontown. So we'll see where the enforcement of that, if it is a half the distance to the goal on the point after, or if they will enforce it on the kickoff. Central Heights is going to send out the kicking unit here and see if Taylor Detweiler is getting some fluids here as he walks back to the sideline. Tony, not only the quarterback and responsible for 2 touchdowns here, but he's also a standout defensively for the Vikings, so they really want to make sure he's ready to get back into this ball game. Snap is back. It's bad snap, and the point after will be no good. So with 23 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3, it is Central Heights 12 and Uniontown 12. We're going to keep it right here through this one, as Central Heights will look to kick it away once again. We had a touchdown with 38.5 seconds to go. 15 seconds later, Tony Detweiler crossing the goal line for the 75-yard kickoff return to tie the ball game back up, and that is where we stand here. 12 points apiece.
Going to the wing program. Thank you, everyone who helped support the fundraiser.
So they're actually going to move the ball where Central Heights they're going to say it was just a 5-yard face mask penalty. So Tyler Calvert's going to be kicking this one from the 45 and not the 40-yard line. I was wondering if I thought that the referee, and now they are enforcing it as a 15-yard. So on the kickoff here, so Tyler Calvert is actually kicking it off from the Uniontown 45. I had to go back after we had the injury timeout and rethink that, because I had thought to myself that he had signaled a personal foul face mask, but then they only moved it 5. They have moved it up. So Calvert will kick it away, and Uniontown is going to let this one go into the end zone for a touchback, so it'll bring it back out to the 20. You don't usually have an opportunity to kick it off from the 45 very often, and it is a different style to maybe try and pooch that, but Calvert went ahead and kicked that one in. First down and 10 here for Uniontown. The ball at the 20-yard line. Central Heights defense now have to go at it once again. Buckman under center. Going to turn, give it to the tailback who's wrapped up. That's Perry, and thrown down for a loss of about a yard on the play. Back to the 19 is where the far official near the sticks is going to mark it, so it's going to be 2nd down and 11. A nice job by Central Heights to get in. Caden Newell in on the tackle there. And that play will take us to the end of quarter number 3, where it's Central Heights 12 and Uniontown 12. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
It's no secret that many of our youth are engaging in risky behaviors at earlier and earlier ages. We at Life Care Center of Ottawa are working to stem that tide by educating middle and high school students in Franklin and surrounding counties using our Relationships Under Construction curriculum. The week-long program is for grades 6 through 9 and takes students on a journey to recognize and avoid the pitfalls of poor lifestyle and relationship choices. RUC meets the state's requirements for sex education. Bring Relationships Under Construction to your school. Call 785-242-4500.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. Win Chiefs versus Giants tickets for November 1st. Winner announced October 28th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
12-minute quarter getting ready to start.
And back here at Central Heights High School, Luke Queen with you here as we get ready for action in quarter number 4. Tied up 12 points apiece. 2nd down and 11. Handoff, first man through, has a little bit of a lane for Uniontown along the outside, chasing out towards the 50, 40, and tackled down near the 35-yard line. A big run there.
Number 42 on the carry for Uniontown.
I don't have that number on my score sheet, so I'm not sure exactly who that one was that made that carry, but a big run there. Maybe it was 24. Not sure who made that carry there, but a big gainer there for Uniontown as they get the ball into Central Heights territory, tackled down at the 36-yard line, so it's 1st down and 10 here, Uniontown in the Vikings territory. Good thing to see is Tony Detweiler back out there. Quarterback keeper here, he's got a lane into the outside, be tackled down by Detweiler in the secondary after a pickup of about 15 yards on the play, and he'll be tackled down at the 21.
Eagles pick up another 1st down.
So another 1st down here for Uniontown as they're working it quickly into Viking territory. The ball just outside the red zone there at the 21-yard line. Uniontown breaks the huddle, going to send a receiver wide to the left. Blown back. And it's given to Buckman there. He's going to fall across the 20 down to about the 18, maybe the 17-yard line, so a pickup of a couple on the play. Update score there with just a couple minutes left in the 3rd. West Franklin 13, Jayhawk Lynn 12. A game again in 2A District 2. Haven't seen an update on the Wellsville game in the 3rd quarter. We're in the 4th quarter here. 2nd down and a long 6 here for Uniontown. Give us again to the 1st man through. This time it is 32, Jaron Griffin.
On the top was number 21, Colton Caswell. Eagles take the ball up close to a 1st down marker.
It is 42. There is no 42 listed on the roster sheet I was given, so I'm not sure exactly who that is for Uniontown, but a couple carries for good positive yards. Going to be 3rd down and 1 here for the Eagles. Buckman under center. Takes the snap, and again, give it to number 42, and he's stacked up, and I'm not sure if he was able to get there or not.
42 on the carry again.
It's going to be near the yardage marker, but they're going to say it is just short. So they're going to be 4th down and inches here for Uniontown. And now the officials are going to maybe they're going to measure. The referee went to the sideline, and now they're pulling the chains out. So they are going to have a measurement here. It was close. It was would be 4th down and inches here. This will set the stakes down, and it is enough for the first down.
First down for the Eagles.
So 1st down and 10 from what looks to be just outside the 10-yard line at about the 11. So there is going to be room for a first down without it being a goal-to-go situation. Uniontown trying to retake the lead. They trailed 6-0 at halftime, scored twice in that 3rd quarter, but Central Heights on the big kickoff return tied it back up. 1st down and 10. Buckman takes the snap, getting the handoff off left guard, and stood up after a very short gain of a couple yards there, inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line, so we'll call it a pickup of 3.
Number 42 on the carry. Gain of a yard or 2 will bring up 2nd down.
Up here in the booth, we're thinking it is Joey Marlowe, quite possibly, number 28, or Traden Buckman. So we're thinking it's Traden Buckman wearing 42 now. Give is going to be to Barlow. Barlow going to try right, but he stood up and dropped down. Marlowe, no gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Again, Uniontown can get a first down without scoring, as it's just inside the 2-yard line is what they'd have to get to. So basically down to the 1. My angle is correct here. The number 34, Traden Buckman, haven't seen him, but might have had to change due to some blood or something on his jersey. The give is to Marlowe once again, and again it is stacked up maybe a yard or so on the gain, and it's going to be 4th down here. It'll be 4th down and long. It's really a very long 6, short 7, I think, situation here for Uniontown. So the Vikings defense looking to try and make a 4th down stop here, see if they can get the ball back. They'll have a long drive in front of them, but at least they will keep Uniontown out of the end zone. They need to make a stop here, and now Uniontown will call a timeout. Their first of the second half. It'll be the first charged timeout by them. So with 6:57 remaining here in regulation, it is Uniontown 12, Central Heights 12. We'll take a quick 30-second break. You're listening to the high school football game of the week on KOFO.com.
Needing work? Want to do something different? KOFO is looking for someone to fill a part-time position as the host of the Sunday morning gospel favorite show. No previous experience is necessary, but must have a good work ethic, good communication skills, be familiar with computer operations, and have your own transportation. If interested, send us an email at kofo@kofo.com. No phone calls, please. KOFO is an equal opportunity employer.
And back here at Central Heights High School, 6:57 remaining in regulation, score tied at 12. Uniontown facing a 4th down and 7 inside the Central Heights 10-yard line here. Central Heights trying to get a stop here, get a turnover on downs. It will have a long field, but they can get the stop here, keep this score tied up. Single man in the backfield. Buckman going to roll back to pass, and now he flips it forward. It's a fumble, and Central Heights, it's actually going to go down as an incomplete forward pass. Tried to pitch it forward, and it will fall down. So Uniontown will turn it over on downs. Central Heights will start out at about their 8-yard line. is where they will take over. So they've got 92 yards of field in front of them here. So Uniontown tried a little bit of a wrinkle there with going with that bootleg, kind of to turn around and maybe make a pass, but the Central Heights defense was in quick pursuit there of Andrew Buckman, the quarterback for Uniontown, who tried to pitch it forward, and the ball just fell harmlessly incomplete. Quick update, West Franklin now trailing 18-13 after a fumble return by Jayhawk Lynn late in the third quarter. Weiler takes the snap, going to give it to Lopez. Lopez going to drive up the middle, churning those legs, pushing forward. Now will be stopped after a gain of a yard or so. So it'll be second down and 10, or second down and about yard and a half. So we'll say second down and 9 coming up here for Central Heights. And Detweiler had a big return on a kickoff. Then had to come out, get stretched out. Might have just had some cramping issues going on. Hopefully be able to continue to run the football for the Vikings. He's definitely a threat, especially when he gets into the open field. Weiler in the shotgun, motion coming from left to right is Baker Moore. And again, the handoff here to Lopez. He's driving forward out across the 10 near the 15-yard line. Got to get out to the 18 for the first down, so it's going to bring up third down and about 3, I would assume. Third down and 4. He knocked down just a little bit short of where I thought I saw him come down at. Knee must have went down first and in that pile. Third down and 4 here for Central Heights. Twin receivers standing over here to the near side on the right. Lopez will line up to the left of Detweiler. Motion coming from left to right, Caswell. And a low snap picked up, and actually a bad snap will be covered up. And we'll see who recovered this.
Ball appears to be recovered.
Looks to be recovered by Central Heights. Snap didn't even get back to the quarterback, so it's going to be fourth down and long, and the Vikings are going to have to punt this football back over to Uniontown and give Uniontown good field position once again here. Perry back deep. Calvert standing in his own end zone right now. Takes the snap. Kick is away. Low end over end. Bounds down at about the 37. Is going to die dead at the 42-yard line.
30-yard punt on the play.
About 30-yard punt there for Tyler Calvert, but Uniontown in plus territory once again. First down and 10 at about the 42-yard line. 4:28 remaining in the ball game, tied up here at 12 points apiece. Uniontown breaks the huddle. Single receiver split out wide to the left. Motion coming across. The give is to Buckman. Buckman going to go up the middle there, and he's going to be stopped short of the 35 at about the 36-yard line. A pickup of about 6 on the play. So it'll bring up second down and 4.
Second down and 5.
Central Heights defense came up with a big stop the last drive here for Uniontown. Going to try to do it once again. Twin receivers this time out to the right. Motion man going from left to right. It's going to be an option pitch out of here to Marlowe. Marlowe with some space as he goes down the right sideline. Now cuts it back in. And he'll be tackled down inside the 5-yard line at about the 3 after a big play there. And that's going to set up Uniontown first down and goal.
Ball down to the goal line. It'll be first and goal for the Eagles.
Uniontown going to be at the 5-yard line, so it'll be first and goal at the 5. And single receiver split out wide to the right. Again, it's a give here to Buckman, I believe. And he's going to fall forward down to about the 3, maybe the 2-yard line.
About 2 or 3 yards on the play will bring up
Second down and goal here once again for Uniontown. A few opportunities here to try and punch this one in. The Central Heights defense going to be asked to make a big play in this situation. 3 minutes remaining in regulation here as Andrew Buckman goes under center. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to push forward and fall across the goal line for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
And Buckman in for his first touchdown run. And Uniontown here with 2:52 remaining in regulation has taken an 18-12 lead. They're lining up to attempt the point-after kick, snap down placement, and the kick is no good. So with 2:52 remaining here in regulation, it is Uniontown 18 and Central Heights 12. With 60-second timeout, we'll be back with more high school football from here at Central Heights. You'll listen to the KOFO High School Game of the Week on KOFO.com.
In your car, lock us in at 103.7 FM KOFO.
At KOFO, keeping you informed comes first with credible, reliable, and timely news from across the nation and around the world.
Here's the latest from ABC News. I'm David Wright in Helsinki.
Followed by local news you need and trust.
Good afternoon. I'm Jeff Brewer in the KOFO newsroom with this hour's top story.
When it comes to news and information in East Central Kansas, come to 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Luke Queen back with you here at Central Heights. Low squib kick, and Central Heights will cover this one up at the 30-yard line, and that's where they're going to start this drive. Smart move there by both teams. Uniontown avoiding kicking it to Tony Tetweiler here in this situation. 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining, and the Vikings got to drive 70 yards to get the tying score. Uniontown avoiding kicking it to him, and Dominic Lopez, a smart move as that ball was right from him. He just dove right on top of it and smothered it at the 30-yard line to make sure and cover it up and give Central Heights as much time as they could. Central Heights has all their timeouts remaining. Uniontown has used one here in the second half. Detweiler in the shotgun formation. Motion coming from left to right. Snap back to Detweiler. The div is going to be to Lopez. Lopez fighting along the left side. Now into the secondary, breaking free. He's tripped up just shy of the 50-yard line. And a nice 19-yard run there by Dominic Lopez. And so it's going to be just short of midfield at the 49, but a tough run there by Dominic Lopez as he went through a few arm tackles and then just was dragged down by his foot as he was trying to break away there from the last guy. And if he could have gotten away, Dominic probably would have been able to take it to the house. Central Heights, first down and 10, the ball at the 49-yard line. Going to be Detweiler on the keeper, and he's wrapped up, and he stopped for a loss of a yard there on that play. It'll be second down and 11 here. Clock continues to run as we approach 2 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Twin receivers splitting out wide to the right. Vikings looking down at their wrist with the play call. Motion from left to right is Caswell. Snap is back to Detweiler. Drop to pass. Now it's a quarterback draw. He cuts it to the right side. He's looking to get the edge, and he's got one man to beat. He's inside the 30, 25, 20, and we pushed out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. And a nice run there by Tony Detweiler. Minute 34 remaining as he's pushed out of bounds. And that will, right at the 20 is where Tony stepped out of bounds. It'll be first down and 10 at the 20 here for the Central Heights Vikings. A big run there, and a timeout will be taken by Central Heights their first charge timeout of the half. We'll just go ahead and keep it right here through this one. So Central Heights started out at the 30-yard line, and then a big run there on first down on the first play of the drive by Dominic Lopez to get out to the 49. Detweiler was stopped for a loss of a yard on the play, and then another big run there by Tony to get down in a 32-yard run down to the 20-yard line. Detweiler shook up a little bit. Maybe that's why Coach Bob Risch took this timeout to make sure they've got everything in order here. Detweiler moving around a little gingerly here as he's trying to fight through it to stay in this football game. It's been a huge part of this offense, and now Detweiler drops down to get stretched out. And so try to use this timeout, and now he's down. If they can't have him ready to go back in, he's going to have to sit out when this timeout is over, I will believe, by rule. Because it was not a timeout for injury here. It looks like Tony was just trying to get stretched out during the timeout. Now he will actually exit here. So coming in, it looks like to take the snap here is Jose Velez at quarterback for Central Heights. Give is going to be to Lopez. Lopez cuts back, bounces off the first tackler, dives back to the line of scrimmage at the 20-yard line. It'll be second down and 10. Rice looking over to the sideline. Again, has 2 timeouts remaining here as the clock continues to run as we approach 70 seconds to go, minute 10 on the clock. Receiver is going to split out wide towards the left, it looks like. Central Heights looking down as we approach 60 seconds remaining here. Jim Velez with Lopez to his left. Motion coming from right to left. Snap, and the give is to Lopez up the middle. Dominic bounces it to the outside, cuts inside at the 10, 5, and Dominic Lopez touchdown run. 45 seconds remaining, and Dominic Lopez with the 20-yard touchdown run ties the ball game up for the moment. The 2-point conversion upcoming, but a big run there by Dominic Lopez, and a great job by Central Heights. They went 70 yards in 2 minutes and have tied this football game back up. Tyler Calvert going to come on to attempt the point after, see if Central Heights can take a 1-point lead. The snap and the hold are very important right now. Wyatt Bird to hold. Snap is back, placement down, kick is up, and it is on the way, and it is good. Central Heights has taken the lead here with 45.8 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Central Heights 19 and Uniontown 18. So Tony Detweiler had to come out of the ballgame with an apparent little injury there. It didn't look extremely serious. It just looked like he nicked himself up and needed to come have a seat there. Took a couple plays off. Jose Velez came in to run the quarterback, handing it off to Dominic Lopez for the 20-yard touchdown run. And then Tyler Calvert adds the point after to give Central Heights the 19-18 lead here. So with 45.8 seconds remaining in the ballgame, Central Heights will kick it away here to Uniontown. And this is probably one of those situations, once again, as Uniontown just did, you don't want to expose anything, so you'll probably keep one low and drive it down. Just make Uniontown try and cover this football up and then make them go the length of the field. Uniontown with 2 timeouts remaining as well. Tyler Calvert will kick it away here. Need good coverage, stay in your lanes for the Vikings. Calvert approaches here, and he will kick it up into the air. It'll be taken at about the 20-yard line, and that's Perry. Makes the first couple of men miss. He's cutting it out to the right side. It'll be stacked up just outside the 30-yard line at the 32. So there's 35.4 seconds remaining on the clock. Central Heights on top 19-18, and trying to have their defense come up with the stop to finish off this football game and get the victory here. So the safeties right there, Tony Detweiler is back out on the field, and his normal spot is that deep safety there. He's going to look right now at about 15 yards back from the football. And now Wyatt Bird dropping back deeper as well, about 12 yards off the football. Buckman under center. He's back to pass. Throws quickly out to the right side. Pass is incomplete. Defended well there.
That would bring up second down and 10.
I believe that was Baker Moore out in coverage over there along the right side. So it'll be second down and 10 here. And again, Uniontown has to go about 68 yards here, and they've got 31 and a half seconds to do it. Single receivers split wide to each side. Buckman again drops back to pass. He's looking to go deep, throws it up the right side, and the pass will be incomplete, and a flag comes out in the area of pass interference. The ball was a little bit underthrown. Moore went to make a play on it, and there was contact, but the flag comes out, so that will be a mark-off here in this situation going against Central Heights. The throw was, it's not a spot foul, I don't believe, at this level. I believe it is a 10-yard penalty.
Spot foul. That'll be a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage.
So they're going to bring this one out here. So it's Uniontown will have first down here. It's a 15-yard penalty. So the ball moves out to about the 47-yard line, and it'll be first down and 10 here, Uniontown. 24.9 on the game clock. Uniontown huddling up here as the penalty stops the clock. Uniontown now hustling the play in from the sideline. Central Heights crowd rising to their feet here with the chance of defense. Buckman under center, dropping back to pass, rolling to his right, under a little bit of pressure now. Will tuck it down, and he's staying in bounds and will be tackled down in bounds. It'll be a gain of about 7 on the play, and a timeout will be called here by Uniontown. He tackled down at the 47-yard line, between the 47 and the 48-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 5, maybe 6 on the play, so he's second down and 4. But really, with 19.9 seconds remaining, Central Heights defense once again had a little bit of pressure, flushed Buckman out. He went over near the sideline and then cut it upfield back into the field of play. So the clock continued to run, and then by the time they saw the arms of the officials to stop the play clock, it was, now they're going to say to go add 4 seconds back up, 23.9 seconds. So 23.9 seconds, so they're going to reset the game clock, add 4 seconds to that. So they're going to reset the clock. We've got a little delay as got to get the game clock set right. Now it's at 23.9. And with the timeout, it'll start here on the snap. Receiver sent out wide to the left. Also a receiver out wide to the right. Buckman under center. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, looks to the right, throws it up long in the air again. This time knocked away nicely by Wyatt Bird, and able to get up there and knock that pass down. So it'll be third down and 4 here for Uniontown. So they can get the first down, which would stop the clock momentarily. Uniontown with 1 timeout remaining. Central Heights safeties there need to know they got to get back deep, not let that opportunity for a guy to get behind him. Receivers split out to the right side. Buckman rolling now, a little pass back here. And they've got a little bit of daylight. Does the ball carrier run down the right side, be wrapped up and tackled down inside the 20-yard line at about the 16 there by Detweiler. And that was a little rollout, and then the pass back to Ian McClure. So with 6.3 seconds remaining in this ball game, the ball is sitting at the nose of the football at the 15-yard line. So barring a defensive penalty, more than likely this is our last play of regulation. Central Heights trying to hang on here. 19-18, they lead over Uniontown. Vikings looking to move to 4-3 on the season if they get the win here this evening. So it's first down and 10. Really not much of a matter there unless they can get it in less than 6 seconds. Buckman will go under center. Single receiver split wide to each side. Buckman drop backs the pass. Now rolling out to his left in some trouble. Throws, and it's picked off by Central Heights, and that will be the ball game. And the interception there, number 26 for Central Heights, Jose Velez, gets the interception, and Central Heights will come away with the victory 19-18. And a nice way to end that there. Jose Velez intercepting the pass there with no time on the clock. And the Vikings win 19-18, and a thrilling football game for sure here tonight as Central Heights scored the game-winning touchdown on a 20-yard touchdown run by Dominic Lopez with 45.8 seconds remaining. The defense holding at the last possible minute. The interception by Jose Velez. And Central Heights come away with the win. We're going to send it back to the studio and take a 60-second timeout. We'll come back to wrap things up from here at Central Heights. You've been listening to the high school Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. Win Chiefs versus Giants tickets for November 1st. Winner announced October 28th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
And back here once again at Central Heights High School. Luke Queen with you here for the KOFO High School Game of the Week post-game show. And it was a thriller here in Richmond this evening. Central Heights getting the win 19-18. Dominic Lopez, a 20-yard touchdown run with just 45.8 seconds remaining. Uniontown quickly got down the field. They had a chance there on the last play of the game to try and throw a touchdown pass, and Jose Velez stepped in front and picked it off at the goal line to seal it for the Vikings, who moved to 4-3 on the season with the win. They are 2-2 in 1A District 1 play. They will take on Pleasanton next week in their final district game and, regular season, find out kind of what will happen with the Vikings and where they will go in week number 9. But tonight was a huge win for the Vikings as they even their record out. Uniontown now 2-2 in district play as well, and they take on Linden next week. And if the Tigers can take care of business, that puts Central Heights, and Central Heights takes care of business, that puts the Vikings in that 3 line in District 1, taking on the 6th seed out of District 2, and a much better opportunity and matchup in that situation. It was a thriller here tonight for Central Heights. They scored first. Tony Detweiler from 24 yards out in the second quarter. It was 6-0 Central Heights at halftime. In the third quarter, a couple touchdowns by Uniontown. Luke Perry from 29 yards, and then Trayden Beckman, a 5-yard touchdown run with 38.5 seconds to go in the third quarter to take a 12-6 lead. Then it was Tony Detweiler, a 75-yard kickoff return for the score, tied it right back up immediately there before the end of the third quarter. It was Andrew Buckman, the quarterback for Uniontown, who gave the Eagles the lead with 2:52 remaining in the game at 18-12. But then the Lopez touchdown run, Tyler Calvert, he made the point after kick to make it 19-18. And then Jose Velez sealed it with the goal line interception as time was expiring in the ball game, and Central Heights came away with the win. Appreciate everybody tuning in for an exciting night of football here in Richmond, Kansas at Central Heights High School. Robert back in the studio for getting me in and out of all the breaks here this evening. Again, you've been listening to the KOFO High School Game of the Week. Signing off from Central Heights High School, I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Thank you for listening to this Game of the Week football broadcast on KOFO and KOFO.com. Brought to you by Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, Kansas State Bank, Quality Structures, and by Sutton's Jewelry, the Ottawa Herald, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Kramer Pharmacy. Our Game of the Week on KOFO.com is also brought to you by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Ottawa University, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, and Arvest Bank. For more information about our Game of the Week football broadcast, visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.